This week on Wonky Times, Ramona the crime-fighting dog. A psychic detective shares how her four-legged friend helped solve mysteries. Plus, Matt, RoboBrian, and RoboBecca break down some wonky animal facts. Oh, and have you ever heard a horse rip a big fart? Wonky Times begins now, nerds. It's party time!
Welcome to the show, dorks. It's Matt, RoboBrian, RoboBecca. We're all here.
Greetings, humans.
Hey, Brian, do you ever, wake up and think, man, what's the meaning of life? What the heck are we all doing on this planet?
No, actually. You don't power me down often enough. I think I'm going on 18 months now.
Shoot, sorry, man. You deserve a day off soon. We'll do that.
You said that 6 months ago. I'm starting to see things.
Okay. But, Brian, I've been doing a lot of research lately, and myself and RoboBecca, we have some very wonky animal facts we want to share.
Hey, what's up, my homies?
Becca, cue the neat intro that we just made.
Now it's time for some wonky animal facts.
Okay, all right, so Brian, the first thing I want to share with you and everyone else who's listening is that owls, they don't actually have eyeballs.
That sounds like a design flaw.
Apparently they have something called eye tubes. So they still have eyes, they're just called tubes instead of balls. But yeah, so instead of little round eyeballs rolling around in their sockets, they basically have two binoculars glued into their skull.
That explains why they look so judgmental all the time.
And because of their shape, their eyes, they cannot move in their eye sockets. So that's why they turn their heads around almost up to 270 degrees to look around. It's pretty creepy.
Someone call an exorcist.
All right, next fact, butterflies. Let's talk about butterflies. And I'm not talking about the tattoo I have on my lower back. And also, these sound effects, they don't have anything to do with what we're talking about. Obviously, we don't have butterfly sound effects, but you're doing great, Becca.
I'm trying my best.
But what I want to talk about are butterflies and how they taste with their feet.
That is a terrible place for a tongue.
Hey, it's a thing for some people, but butterflies, it's a way of life, man. Butterflies have little chemical sensors on their feet that help them identify plants or whatever they're standing on.
Can you imagine a butterfly walking through a public restroom?
Or walking through a Walmart?
Or a public restroom inside a Walmart?
Or a tiny Walmart inside a public restroom, made just for butterflies.
Oh, that was a pretty cool sound. So this next one it's pretty brutal, actually. There's something called a bone house wasp. And it piles up dead ants into the walls of its nest to fortify it. Isn't that crazy?
Why are they killing ants only and not uncles?
Oh, no, I mean ants, not aunts.
Why are you saying ants like that?
Saying aunts like what?
Like that.
It makes me sound fancy.
If you say so.
And by the way, I can't say wasps correctly, like the plural version of wasp. It's always been a struggle for me. I don't know, wasps, woo woo wasps.
You sound like Dracula with seasonal allergies.
I just want to say the word right,
It is because the word contains too many consecutive snake noises.
I feel like we've gone backwards on the neat sound effects here. So a lot of people are terrified of sharks, right? But sharks actually kill fewer than 10 people a year. That's not that many, compared to how many sharks humans kill. They kill 100 million sharks a year. That's pretty crazy.
That is an incredibly bad scoreboard for sharks.
Sharks should be terrified of us.
Is this a wonky fact about sharks or a fact about how terrible humans are?
I don't know. I wasn't even sure where I was going with that one. Becca, you have some wonky facts, right? Let's go to you. I need a break.
Gladly. So apparently elephants have a specific alarm call that means there's a human nearby.
No way.
Scientists discovered that elephants make a specific vocalization, almost like they're warning each other, saying, "Hey, the little weird hairless creatures are here again." And the really cool part is that the sound is different from the calls they use for bees or predators, which means elephants specifically recognize humans as their own category of problem.
That is understandable.
All right, Brian, here's another nugget of knowledge for you. Squirrels, they can't burp or vomit. I mean, it would be pretty fun, though, to hear squirrels up in the trees burping up some nuts they just ate.
Unless they are vomiting from the trees.
Oh, yeah, true. You know, horses can't either.
Vomit from trees?
No, I mean they can't burp. I guess they can't vomit from trees either.
Brian, the reason behind this is that horses can't release gas upward, so everything exits the other direction, which brings us to our next sound clip.
Okay, Brian, I really love fart sound effects. You know, I know it's something I should have grown out of by now, but you know what? I can't help it.
Humans are weird.
And also, this is a little off topic, but I truly believe that there's a lost art of the armpit fart.
Hey, that'd be a great title of a documentary.
The lost art of the armpit fart. Whoa.
Here's the audio clip of a horse farting. It sounded like somebody was starting up a dirt bike.
That horse sounds like it's violating several noise ordinances.
That horse needs to be investigated by the EPA.
That was totally nuclear.
See, you guys love farts too. They're fun, you know? I feel like I can smell it.
I wonder if that was picked up on a Richter scale.
Okay, is this where we're ending our wonky, neat animal facts? I can't imagine following up with anything else.
Wait, I have one more. Dogs have a sense of smell that's around 100,000 times stronger than ours.
Hey, nice segue, Becca. From farts to smells.
But weirdly, they actually have far fewer taste buds than humans do. So dogs basically experience the world through smell first and taste second. And speaking of dogs, Matt, you interviewed a psychic detective once, and she told you all about her crime-fighting dog, right?
Dang, Becca coming in hot with another slick segue. Yeah, Nancy Orlen Weber is who we're talking about here. She's a psychic detective. She's been one for years, but she's also an animal communicator, meaning she could speak to animals and understand what they're saying back to her. You know, because I could talk to my dog, but I have no idea like what my dog's saying to me.
Would she be able to decode that horse's windbreaker?
Oh, are you talking about the horse breaking wind? Is that what you meant?
Yes.
Well, a windbreaker is something you wear, so...
Humans wear farts?
We are getting a little off topic again.
So, Nancy, let's get back to Nancy. So her dog apparently helped her solve a couple of crimes at least. She told me about two of them, and one of them was actually in her own home.
So, her dog is basically McGruff the crime dog.
Yeah, only her dog can fight forest fires.
That's the wrong talking animal.
Okay, let's take a bite out of crime with Nancy. There we go. Here's my chat with her. Enjoy.
Ramona was a rescue dog that I had rescued. She had epilepsy and she had a broken hip. And she was a sweetheart of a soul. And my kids loved her. I loved her. She was just an angel. And the burglary I mentioned is Ramona solved that. And she solved it by my bedroom door I never closed. And that day I always remembered not putting the light around things, but seeing the light around everything. Mm-hmm. But I couldn't see it around my bedroom. And I remember asking my daughter, who was about 10 at the time, just to see the light around the house. And she goes, but Mom, I can't see it around the back where your bedroom is. So we go lunch. In the middle of lunch with other people, I know I'm being burgled. So I come back later. And Ramona comes running downstairs and my bedroom door is closed. And I look at her and she sends me this movie of people, two men, making sounds in the bedroom. She comes barking, running down, and they're so scared of the bark that they close the bedroom door so that they can escape out the window.
Wow. And you were able to see all of this because
She told me. So to prove it, she gave me, she didn't know the names. I got the names. I don't know how, but I got their names. I called the chief and he sent over a detective to take notes. And I knew that there was a fingerprint on a lamp because they didn't wear gloves, because they raced out anyhow. They were so scared. Mm. And I knew that the window latch was broken by them.
Right.
So I was able, 8 hours later, we had them arrested. And but the other one was better. Ramona liked to sit and go to sleep on my feet. And she was with me during a missing children's parental abduction case that I worked on. Mm-hmm. The final part or one of the final parts, towards the end of 9 months, we had no computers at that time, was she's lying there sleeping, and the sheriff's investigator, Lou, and the mom is sitting next to me, and the sheriff's investigator is nearby, and I'm getting, the final part is California. I'm getting it near the sea. I'm getting all kinds of, at East Street, I think it was, whatever. And I'm telling him all details about everything there, their life, what he's doing. And he goes, but California's a big state. Where? In California? And I'm going,
Right.
I don't know. And this goes on for hours. And I'm getting more and more stuff. I keep going over it, but not that. And at one point, Ramona wakes up and looks at me. And I go, Ramona, thinking she needs something. And Lou says, Ramona, California? Now, I've been to California, but only certain places. And I didn't know there was such a name. But I looked at Ramona, I looked at him, and I thought, good, now I can go to sleep. Yes, Ramona, California. And that's where they were.
Wow. And that's the end of this week's show.
Thanks for getting wonky with us.
So yeah, like always, let us know if you see anything weird out there. If you do, email us at getwonky@wonkytimes.com.
Or send us a message on Instagram at wonkytimes.
Or call us at 615-669-8240 and leave us a voicemail. We're not going to answer it, but there's a very good chance that we'll play your message on the show, so pretty cool.
Give us a ring-a-ling.
Adios! I like to do it on the couch.
I like to do it with my husband.
Heck, sometimes I do it when no one's looking. Anywhere works for me. Introducing the Wonky Times Hotline. It's so much fun. You can do it anywhere.
No way.
Yes, anywhere. Your couch, your car, your backyard. Call us, leave a voicemail, and maybe you'll hear your message on the next podcast episode. Dial 615-669-8240. Strange stories, spooky tales, and all things wonky just waiting for your voice. Again, that's 615-669-8240. Don't wait, get wonky today.